have you ever died? Well, Slugger, wouldn't you know it, but I have. As they say in life, it's not about the destination, but the journey. So, let's get into how I died. First, you'll need some context before I regale you with all the juicy details. The old statues. A myth I've still only very briefly looked into. He's a part of a larger group known as Vellumentum. This group seems to be extremely interactive. This group doesn't exist anymore. Okay, in my defense, I wrote this before Vellumentum got disbanded. He's part of a larger group known as Vellumentum, and in Vellumentum are a few specific roles. The rest for this video are unimportant and for now can just be discarded. What we want to focus on is the role of playwright and the sole person holding that role, Megothy. What's special for Megothy is that he's extremely interactive as a myth, as his game is restricted to those he agrees to friend. Now, this process doesn't take much. You friend him, he usually accepts, and you've gained access to his game. But it also means that there isn't going to be as much documentation of his game or himself, as he has to manually decide the player base. Again, the bar isn't set too high, so most people are able to friend him, but yeah, still. I stumbled across Megothy while shortly looking into Vellumentum, and I decided that I'd like to check his game out. And so, I friended him. He accepts maybe a day or so later, and we don't speak yet. Until... Hey, Howsigosi, Slugger, my name is Banana Peppers, and I'm in editing right now. And I need to mention a thing. While making this video, sometime in June, like late June, Vellumentum disbanded. I kind of have to mention that, like you may be like, oh, who cares? It's because Vellumentum gets mentioned many a time in this video because Megothy is directly related to Vellumentum and as such is like some of his lore is Vellumentum related. It's kind of important to mention. I just wanted to say that. Good, cool, bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another ghost hunting adventure. It is me, Blood Pressure, and my good co-host. Say your name. Quidlius! Oh yeah, that's right. Quidlius and Blood Pressure, we're back at it again. This is our 4th episode in our series, looking into the spooks. Alright, so we're at this guy's house. I don't remember his name. It's like Nutmeg or something, right? And let me tell you, this guy, he's got some demons in his house. Apparently, this house has been like owned by a bunch of people, and currently it sits abandoned. And so me and Quidlius will be entering this house, and stop laughing. We'll be entering this house, and we're gonna be looking for the spooky ghost. Demons. Yes, demons. Spooky ghosts.
People like to come to my home uninvited.
I wonder who would do something like that.
I'm forced to lie, saying things like come in despite being unprepared. I'm then embarrassed as I'm unprepared, and I feel poor about myself. It's unfortunate.
Me and a friend of mine, Quiddy, are doing a whole lot of not shit in VC. We had just been looking a bit into some myths and we're about to call it a night until Megothy joins my game. The game I was playing was just something innocuous, a Dollar Tree myth game. Just killing time. Once he joins, I report it to Quid, who joins not long after to see what this guy is all about, you know? He greets me and asks me what I'm doing here. I answer truthfully that I'm just killing time, and with that, he offers and invites me to his home. I ask if Quid can join us, he agrees, friends her, and we're off. At this point, I decided to record it since I think it could become something I want to, maybe make a video on. And you know what? Well, here we are. So, reminder, this isn't the first time I've played his game. Actually, it was only the day before that I had first played it, since it was evident that some updates had occurred.
Sorry, did I scare you?
No, not at all. Maybe a little.
Good.
Can we possibly get a tour? If that's on the table.
Sure.
He began giving us the grand tour.
This is the foyer, the entrance area.
Quid wasted absolutely no time almost getting us kicked out, which is just great.
Do you have electricity in here? It's quite dark.
I do, just no lights.
Don't be rude.
My glasses only allow me to see so much.
This room doesn't quite have a name. It's sort of a museum.
Is it specially reserved for paintings?
It shows portraits of those who came before me.
Megothy started giving us an explanation on the portraits.
Take a gander.
I will.
He just telepathically called me a really mean name. You should kick him out for being rude to others.
Shut the fuck up, quiet.
Please stop lying to our host Quid.
I'm not.
In other news.
Joseph Poulin was the first.
Ah,
Oh, and this is about when him is first mentioned. We can discuss him further in a bit since it'll be relevant later, but for now I'll let Megothy explain him.
He was appointed by him way back.
him?
Quite a long time ago. Yes,
Who?
those eyes you see. That's him.
Oh,
Rowan of Monopool came before me. Once he died, I took over.
as the head?
Yes. The owner of this home.
How were you decided upon as the next heir? Is there a particular order?
He appoints people based off their knowledge and loyalty. People who are very versatile and exceptional in their work. So, for example, I'm an astronomer and an author. I dabble in mathematics too. Joss was a theologian. He was a Catholic cardinal and a philosopher.
Oh,
Rowan was an artist and a very highly esteemed chef.
oh.
And then I ask a bit of a rude question.
Say, are you the only one here? Like, living here?
Yes.
Good to know.
You're making him uncomfortable. Mind your manners, gosh.
Somewhat. No, he isn't.
I'm sorry for him. He's a fraud.
Yeah, shut up, Quid. Sorry.
And rude.
Can we continue with the tour?
He threatened to kick us out. Wait, us? Sorry, no, I meant actually Quid. I genuinely have no clue why he meant specifically her, since I was being about equally as much of a dickhead, but
Sorry. For her.
It's quite alright. Just don't do it again.
Okay.
This is my office.
Your study? Ah,
I usually do my studies here. Yes,
seems my associate is lost. Sorry.
no problem. This is the backstage.
Backstage?
The performers would hang out around here. Yes,
Why is there a backstage in the house?
I rarely have performers, but when I do, they're here.
great question, me. Remember, this guy's role is playwright, so he has a full stage in his house. Anyway,
This is the stage.
Ah,
Here's the stage too.
the audience seating.
Yes,
something I should have asked before was the meaning of this picture. But still, we continue.
this is one of my various studying rooms. I have quite a few. A lot of studying and recreational rooms.
December.
He then took us to his basement. I didn't know at the time, but this place is huge. Again, something we'll get into later, but keep it in mind for now.
This is a rather large room.
It is.
He usually stays here. This is his portion of the home mostly. I rarely come here.
In the VC, Quid said she didn't hear anything, but if you aren't totally deaf, you could make out the sounds of knocking. And that wouldn't be the only sound that permeates the basement.
Hear that?
I do somewhat.
That's why I don't particularly enjoy being down here.
Oh,
It's a little unsettling.
agreed.
Oh, almost forgot. Follow me.
Awesome.
This is when my telescope is.
Symbols.
I make my astronomical observations up here.
I see.
Do you always make the tedious trek
Really
up the
neat.
shelves? Or is there another way up here?
Oh yes, it's the only way up.
And that concludes the tour of his home, but he does leave us with an ominous warning. A warning I don't take too much into account.
That's about it.
That was great.
Feel free to come by again whenever. I may not always be here, but as long as you respect him and his space, you should be just fine.
On my previous playthrough, I found a teleport which had made me realize
There's a second home that I've seen.
Oh yes.
at this point the video cuts out, but I still have his final response before we leave.
I'm not very comfortable being there. Brings up some awful memories.
He's right there. Dude, he's right there. Dude, he's right there. Dude, he's right
I
there.
don't know what you're talking about. That's just the
floorboard.
floorboard. Quidlius, are you out of your mind?
Say, what is him? Is he a ghost? Spirit? Demon? Something else?
I wouldn't dare know.
Does he have a purpose? Is there something he aims to do?
I would say he strives for power.
In what ways does he aid you?
Well, despite me being the homeowner, he gives me that home.
Are you afraid of him?
He also saves my life and helped me win my psychological conflicts. I am not afraid of him. I don't quite know of his origin.
Have you ever angered him?
Yes. Plenty of times. Almost daily.
Oh? What? How?
He gets angered quite easily.
I see.
It's been a while since last speaking to Megothy, and while working on another video, which is still not out, he stayed in the back of my mind as something still mostly unexplored. I decided to revisit his home just to look around while on call, though this was not my first revisit. He's joined me, but not Megothy. The thing known as him.
You aren't allowed here at this hour. You woke me up.
I'm sorry.
Holding the candle to him shows the stature of it. Long limbs and glowing white eyes. The same white eyes that can be found around the home. I began heading to the door, not sure if it was following me. When at the door, it returns before me. And, I try to compliment it, light the situation, get some pity points.
Eyes. You've got nice eyes.
Don't bribe me with compliments. You've made me hungry. Very hungry.
Hungry as in the body downstairs?
The body downstairs refers to the half-eaten corpse in the basement. I'll elaborate on this in a second, but for now...
Is it that kind of hunger?
That body will be you.
Oh. Is there any way I can charm you out of this? Hypothetically.
As I begin actually considering leaving, I get a swift response. Yeah. Go. Go! What the fuck are you doing?
Okay. I'm really scared. I'm really scared.
Go!
Those look like my glasses, but like if the lenses were cut out. Do you like my glasses? Do you like my glasses?
Wow, this place is
This is a
pretty
really
big,
big one.
Quidlius. Where should we go first?
For what purpose?
For what
For what purpose?
For what
What?
purpose?
For what purpose?
Quidlius!
Dude, who's this? It kind of look like you. He has the same hat, and he has a knife, and the belt with a bag, and a cape.
Quidlius, this looks like a copycat, alright? Don't fall for everything you see on the internet.
I'm scared. I mean, blood
What did
pressure,
you just call me?
Blood pressure.
Quidlius!
I mean,
Look
blood
at me.
pressure.
Quidlius.
I mean, blood. Yeah.
What did you call me?
I called you the investigator. Because like
Yeah,
you are
yeah,
like
that's what we
you're like
are.
investigating.
The body in the basement. I met the body in the basement. What do I mean? Except, no I didn't! Originally, this part of the video was going to be the story about how I found a dead body in Megothy's basement, and how I actually met the person whose body it was. But whoops! There's two reasons why I can't do that. Reason the first is that Megothy removed the body, and reason the second is that the person who were involved in the story didn't give me their consent to be mentioned nor include them in this video. And it wasn't just like I don't have their consent, it's that they purposely did not want to be included, which is fine. Like, I understand. It's fine, it's whatever, but I still wanted to keep that intro because it's so cool. Like, it would have been so rad. I met the body in the basement. Like, oh, that sounds so cool. Whatever. But that's not the only body in the basement. No, of course not. Remember what he said? He was hungry, right? My body must be down there too. And wouldn't you know it, it was. It occurs to me that I haven't really explained Megothy the account yet. Usually for these videos, I at the very start explain all the boring shit like account creation and groups and whatever the fuck else. But I really didn't do that here. I know you're by now already acquainted with Megothy and him and all that other jazz, but I feel like without all that other stuff, this video would be incomplete, I guess. So instead of integrating it naturally at the start of the video, I've opted for chucking it into the middle for fun. Megothy was created December 2nd of 2022 with a fairly self-explanatory description. You have to be friends with me to join my games. Feel free to send me a friend request, I rarely do tours. He currently only stands at a whopping 63 friends and 11 followers. He's in 9 groups and only 2 are important. As you can guess, Velamentum and also his own group known as the Mulamba Society. I'll be discussing Mulamba later, so just forget about it for now. Megothy and the old statues aren't the only members from Velamentum that I've got to meet in recent times. Actually, I've had a unique case of meeting a member that, like Megothy, also has a uniquely important role. In the role, the book is request the book. I have a friend named Valians. Valians has been looking into Velamentum for a while now and showed me many of the games. And one of those games happened to be request the book. By Valians' words, this was a way into Velamentum. Potential members physically requesting the book by clicking the stone visage of the book to call upon the book himself. And that potential member may or may not be added to the collective. In the description it reads as implied.
Do you want to be part of the journey?
The map itself is extremely simple. An incomplete bridge breaking off the edge with a gateway, impossible to reach. Scattered burned trees, a falling stone person, and at last, the statued book. A stone person and a statued book. A stone person and the man himself, but it wasn't. Not really. He wasn't moving and he wasn't the same. His white replaced with black. And surprisingly, he responded to the things I had said.
Hello.
At first I didn't expect it, and he didn't speak with words. He spoke into the world. I wasn't quite sure what to say at first.
Didn't expect you to speak like that.
I am currently petrified and cannot interact correctly.
Oh.
Petrification, to become stone or fossilized, which would probably explain his current state.
Sorry to hear. Is there a reason why that is?
Before I got any answers, he left as soon as I'd found him.
I have to leave as of now. Hopefully we'll meet in a less unusual way.
Oh.
Goodbye.
I suppose. Goodbye.
In truth, this isn't the most important meeting in relation to Megothy, like, at all. But it was cool, so, I had to include it in the video. Alright, Quidlius, tell me about this book.
I told you I can't read.
What is the symbol on the front?
I'm just special.
What the f***, Quidlius? Quidlius, no!
Where am I?
Quidlius, where are you?
Where am I?
No! Quidlius!
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Quidlius!
Blood pressure.
Did the demon catch you?
There's someone coming after me. There's someone coming after me.
Since we're already talking about all kinds of books, I need to mention the book present in Megothy's home. Megothy, as a writer, has many a book, most having references to other or older myths. They don't mean anything in particular, just a bit of homage. But if you take the first door on the right of the hall and climb the shelves, you can find 2 rooms. At the very top is a telescope and other ish, but in the room below it is a balcony overlooking a changing room for actors for some reason. But if you turn around, you can find a lone gray book on a chair, a lowercase delta symbol present on the cover. Clicking the book takes you to a place with the same name. Ahead of you is a long way directed by an arrow on the wall. And if you weren't aware, this is actually a reference to an old myth game. Proof of this can actually be found in one of Flamingo's oldest myth videos. Something unexplainable happened to me on Roblox. ROBLOX. The game itself looks different, but the concept is the same. Once reaching the end, both games scream in your face.
Don't jump scare me, please, 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 please.
The slight differences, of course, can be noted. In the original, you're alone, and once you reach the end, it crashes you. But in Megothy's, you're followed by these shadowy figures that have a very appropriate name. And also, the game only kicks you out with a message being left as no more. Originally, the game would have given you a badge, which was also the lowercase delta symbol, but not long after, the badge was removed for whatever reason. But hey, I still have it, so I feel accomplished.
Whoa.
It's the ghosts! Quidlius! They got the ghosts all in a box! Barnard?
Dude.
They don't know how to spell Bernard. Barnard and his friends.
What you so sorry for?
A full day had passed since the madness transpired, and I had been eaten by him, assumedly. And I was in a completely separate myth game, a circus. Skippy's show, owned by Skippy the Clown. And that wasn't all. There was a few other people around me that also happened to be there. Namely, another myth, Zarghong, and previously mentioned friend, Quid. And out of the blue, he had joined me. Megothy. He was there to apologize for the absolute GNIKCUF mutilation I went through. Obviously. But being as humble as I am, I didn't mind. I mean, a hanging body of yourself, what a GNIKCUF honor. And in the end, getting to actually see him was an end goal I was looking for anyway.
It's no trouble at all.
No?
No, not at all. I consider myself lucky. I'm flattered.
Oh, alright.
I've got to meet him after all. Is that not a blessing in itself?
True.
I'm glad he agrees.
I just assumed you'd be upset with being killed.
Well, I'm so-so. It happens to the best of us. You've made some new friends, I see.
I had noticed the new additions to his friends list.
Oh, yes, a lot of recent attention.
He asked why I was there. In truth, I don't really know. I was just kind of bored.
Very extensive. You know your stuff.
I try.
Apparently he had seen my videos.
Stay away from Nutmeg, though.
Let's go quickly. What's in this room? Nobody can read this. What do you mean?
I can actually.
Oh yeah? What does it say?
So this letter
Yeah?
is B. That letter is C. Is R, E.
Mm-hmm.
This one's K.
Recrec?
And then S.
Recrex?
F, Y, D. It's a D.
Okay.
And this is E. And then this is G. And this is Y. No. Wait. No, this is. And this is the R. And this is
Okay.
the L.
Okay, what does this say?
Get the fuck out of my house.
Did you write the symbols?
The symbols?
The ones spelling out Neld and Eliza as traitor?
Oh, you mean the language.
Yes, did you write those? Or was it someone else?
I seem to recall one I wrote, but the others were written by earlier homeowners, or by him, but I can't be sure.
Which one did you write?
I wrote Neld's message. I wanted to remember his name.
If you've noticed with keen eyes, there's a few noticeable symbols in Megothy's home. It was first by Caesar that I realized how to translate them. It's nothing too crazy, just a normal symbol to letter conversion using the English alphabet, similar to how it is in the heartbeat video. Up at the telescope, Caesar told me the answer to the symbols on the note. Stars around the answer. Using that, we can decode everything else using context. But let's go through this piece by piece first. Of course, stars around the answer direct us to the moon. For right now, it doesn't mean anything, but it does have actual importance. Just keep in mind that the Greek goddess of the moon is named Selene. The next place with encoded text can be found downstairs. Second to last door on the left in the hall. Entering shows you 6 metal doors. Inside of them being padded cells. All of them seem to be empty, but one. Inside of it is someone, and by the symbols we know exactly who. Neld. Neld is another Vellumentum member, under the bettering role, but he's actually not the only member in reference. Verdlorn is also seen in this game, through his house in one of the rooms. But Slight problem. Verdlorn since then has been banned on Roblox because his account got breached. So I can't really prove this is his house, but I'm sure he'll trust me anyway. Anyway, back to the padded rooms. In the corner are tanks of gas known as hydrogen cyanide, which can cause us to assume that something is clearly being done to Neld. He's not here without a reason. The next two symbol patterns can be found outside the house. The first on the side of the house reading, "He saved me," pretty self-explanatory. And the other can be found in the body of water on the base of a statue with a stupid head, reading "Flames," which is related to something, again, that's important for later. The final symbol combination in this place can be found through entering the second door to the left of the hall, entering another left door and going upstairs and entering a small hall to a bedroom, has papers hung on the wall reading, "Traitor is Eliza." Now, this phrase comes with a lot of unknown factors. When was this written and by who? Why is she a traitor? And of course, who the fuck is Eliza? Well, that final question is actually one we can answer. After asking Megothy, I had realized I'd seen Eliza before. Eliza of Swith, a previous owner of the house, and possibly long before Megothy's time. But unfortunately, the other questions are not as easily solved.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of fabric actually.
Why are the walls made of fire? That seems like a fire hazard.
I thought that was Hatsumiku real quick. Sorry.
You fucking idiot, Quidlius. What are you talking about?
I was scared. I thought I saw like a decal of Hatsumiku. Whoa! Oh my god!
Oh my god! It is a decal!
It's a cute.
Oh, Hatsune Miku! Quidlius!
Long ago, Joseph Poulin developed this place as well as the society. He demanded just do so to gain a dependable following.
It seems you've got yourself a following as well.
I hope.
Many people wish to join.
I seem to be on many people's minds recently.
Well, you've certainly been on mine.
While me and Caesar were looking into Megothy, Caesar had noticed a strange Pinterest in his description, which for reference isn't there anymore. Take it and reveal it. To reach this letter now, it can be found by scanning a QR code that's found through the second door on the left of the hall in the corner room. The link took you to a letter written for a previous owner of the house by someone named Leo, who was from Poulin. It was addressed to Marius of Ameswick. Much of its text is censored, but it reads as following.
My warm regards to you, Marius. I understand that tensions are quite high between us, but I'd like to
Censored.
apologize to you. I hope you know I deeply respect you. You are determined, responsible, and loyal, not only to innocent, but to your own goals and values. I believe with all my heart that you could achieve whatever you set your mind to. What I said was childish, reckless, and blind.
Censored.
But that is no excuse. It was entirely my fault. And again, I apologize. I hope this does not cause any problems in the future between us.
As one can see, a whole bunch of knob gobbling here. In the corner it gives us location information, but also a string of numbers. I would provide more info, but I literally don't know. I don't know the dispute, I don't know what the numbers mean, and everyone I've talked to doesn't seem to quite get it either, so...
I kind of failed grade 4. I can't read that.
Piasut, Quidlius. You should really learn how to fucking read.
No,
Did you have a wife and child? At some point.
I did. A daughter.
Ah. And what's happened to them?
I silenced my wife, and my daughter ran away.
You seem very willing to talk about these touchy subjects. Is there a reason why you feel comfortable enough telling me all this?
My reputation will not be affected if I tell you this. I have already told you what I'm willing to do, so it should not be a surprise.
Entering the portrait room, you're able to click the paintings. Most don't do anything, except for Megothy's and also James's, but I'm pretty sure that one's a bug. Clicking Megothy's painting takes you to home, the place that Megothy doesn't like to talk about or something. It's fairly simple. A house in the forest. Looking up, you can see a boarded up window. Judging the decorations and the pumpkin out front, this takes place during Halloween. In the living room is a TV flashing colors for a while until it stops. The word on it reading Hören, or listen in German. And that's exactly what it wants you to do. Once clicked, it plays a string of Morse code, the most tedious of things to decode, but I'll do it anyway because I have to. The TV says in its static,
She's hiding her from you. She thinks you're irresponsible. She doesn't trust you. Take her back, and end your rage once and for all.
Upstairs are 2 rooms, assumedly Megothy and his wife's room, and his daughter's room. Black ink spilling from under her door. Speaking Celine to the door opens it. Oh, and shout out to Mero for figuring that one out and just giving me the answer. I would have literally never guessed that saying the moon goddess's name would have opened the door. In front of you is assumedly Celine, Megothy's daughter. Her room is entirely empty and covered in darkness, and she herself is slowly covered in it as well. Evidently, her eyes have already changed from human to that of his. Wrath and flames seldom succumb. According to Mero, clicking her is supposed to take you to another game, but currently it's either locked or just doesn't work. In the basement are matches and gas canisters. I'm guessing you can figure out the rest. The only thing left is the forest. Entering and staying in the forest begins playing a voice I can personally recognize.
Go back now.
Let's see. Well, it's just a little stage. This would be quite
The
nice.
stage is way high.
Yeah, it's-
I like it when. Oh, there's
Oh my god, Quinlys! We gotta go! After a full month of not seeing Megothy other than short sporadic sightings, he appeared before me in a place I really didn't expect. In the game of the myth, picked a portrait. The gallery. As can be seen, there's a bit of a pattern here, joining me in other myth games. I was there to look into Picta's myth game before his eventual appearance on the ROBLOX show that day at 2 p.m. So seeing Megothy was a sure shock to my senses, but not a bad surprise. I was wondering what he'd been up to. At first, he flattered me. I wasn't exactly sure why, but soon it was clear.
I have much respect for you.
Oh really? I wasn't aware that was the case, but thank you.
You are quite committed, no matter what he may describe.
I try. Say there was a question I had meant to ask.
Sure,
Neld. Why is he in that padded room?
you aren't supposed to know that.
So, not much of an answer. Thanks, Megothy, as always. So I switched to another question.
Well, there was someone else. If I'm not transcribing the name incorrectly. Who is Eliza?
Oh. We tend not to talk about her. She betrayed him a long time ago.
And finally, a real answer.
From that I can glean she was at some point your wife.
Well, that was a blunder. He goes on to explain that she's someone who previously owned the house, which of course meant that she herself has a portrait up.
I have an idea.
He asks a very interesting question.
Have you ever wanted to be a part of something?
Fascinating question. Well, it depends on. What would I be a part of?
Possibly a group. Somewhere to be accepted.
Personally, I wasn't running out of places to be accepted, so I wasn't super eager to join, but I wanted to know more about it at least.
Is it a group I know of?
Probably not.
Well, what's the group called?
Lambda. But past the name, it seems like I couldn't figure out much. He said he planned to invite me, but it was a risky investment. Regardless of how eligible I am.
In fact, I think I've changed my mind.
Oh, I see.
You're eligible, it's just risky.
In what ways?
Never mind. We'll speak about this later.
I guess being a YouTuber that records all his interactions, which are supposed to be a bit hush-hush, could be seen as risky.
What did Eliza do?
She betrayed him.
Well, in what way?
She changed her mind of him, seeing him instead of a kind-hearted soul, as a selfish, immoral manipulator.
Throughout this video, I've sprinkled in questions I've asked to Megothy, our meeting place being the Grand House, the location of worship for those in Lambda. By the way, I'd like to thank Detective Colt, another person, for providing these questions and getting some answers himself. After my questions, he offered me something I just couldn't refuse. A tour.
May I tell you of the rooms?
Of course.
Chapel. I'm sure you may assume what occurs here. Mudroom. A place to go when you've been outdoors. Backyard. Oranges.
Oh, a garden. Why oranges?
Oranges are seen as sacred fruits in the society. Consuming them should be moderated, but they give you purity.
Personally, I would have done like mangoes or something, but I guess oranges are fine.
Shed.
Cozy.
Quite. Eastern wing. Very casual area. Entrance. Eastern chapel. This is mostly for parties or special events. Quite fancy.
Quite fancy.
Back door. Ritual.
I was wondering about this place, but I suppose it being a ritual place would make sense.
Yes, we pray, sacrifice, all of the above of the esoteric category here. Try not to step foot on the sigil.
Oh.
You're okay. It was a mistake. Second shed. This is for front yard work. This hallway separated the eastern and western wings. Important to remember. Another casual room for a more luxurious view of chapel.
You eat a lot of cereal.
I do. It's a quick form of sustenance. Delicious.
I suppose that's everything.
Yes, now that should be it.
Thank you for giving me a tour. I appreciate it.
This is largely a building for ceremonies and events, all in all.
Do you plan on having any events anytime soon?
Not quite. The society is not very large at the moment.
That's fair.
If you're watching this and Megothy isn't like evil or the myth isn't like canceled or anything, I think you should join Lambda so that they can have a sick ass event and so that I can attend.
I hope it becomes large enough to host an event sometime soon.
That's why I'm eager to include those interested individuals you mentioned. Me too.
So maybe one day, it'll happen.
One day.
Well then. Should I be on my way?
If you'd like.
I feel I've overextended my welcome. Then he'll be off. Maybe he'll see you again, Megothy.
Okay, how should I do this? Here, I'll do it like this. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another gaming video. My name is Banana Peppers, and today we're going to be reviewing this footage left by Banana Peppers, and we're going to go over it, and I'm just going to explain everything that's happened because I'm too tired to edit any more of this video. So, first, let's explain what happens here. Banana Peppers and Quitty go into Megothy's house and Megothy joins them. Isn't that pretty nifty? Look, it like loops around. The video almost like loops because at the very start, I got a tour. Sorry, Banana Peppers got a tour, and him and Quid were there together, and yeah, it was sick, you know. It's like continuity efforts, everybody. It's artistic value in the highest sense. Anyway, so, you know, Banana Peppers and Quid, they're both down there in the basement, because of course they are. Where else would they be when Megothy joins them? They're in the basement, and let me tell you, they go wandering, alright? And at first, you know, nothing goes wrong. They see him in the darkness, but you know, maybe they're seeing things. So they wander and they see him and they see the glowing eyes and it's whatever. And then suddenly, Banana Peppers gets absolutely walloped from the darkness. That's right, he gets punched in the dark by him. Who knew him had so many hands? He did. It's horrific. It scared the shit out of him. Banana Peppers. And so, you know, Banana Peppers and Quid, they gather their bearings. Then Banana Peppers' good friend Marrow joins, and Marrow and Banana Peppers and Quid start asking some freaking questions, tell you what. And so they start asking all these questions, and none of them really get answered, other than like why Megothy. It's because he's like an old man and he's really easy to manipulate. And then we get a real answer. What is your name? That's right, baby, it's Timim. It's Timim, because his name is not Innocent or him, because those are some dumb names. It's Tamim. Spell it with me now. Timim. That's right, baby. Anyway, Quid has to leave. Is there anything else that happens in this video? And so, Marrow and Banana Peppers, you know what they do? They die in the basement. They get their ish beat, alright? They get their rocks. Just fucking, you know? It was awesome, dude. You should have been there. I'm so tired. Ah! Okay. Hey, so, what the fuck was that? Hey. So, around this point in the video, I do like the analysis, where I'm like, whoa, here's a corkboard, and here's all my theories. Oh my god, this is so innovative and creative and cool, right? We're not doing that today. Because this video is already too goddamn long, and I do not feel like doing more editing at all, ever. I don't know, this video took a while. Instead of me spitballing ideas at you, I'm gonna let you come up with the theories. This video is more of like just a compiling of stuff. Of course, I have my ideas, but I am too tired. I'm too tuckered out from making this video to give you any ideas. So, you know what? If you have any theories, ideas, leave them in the comments. This will also serve as the outro, so I may as well say thank you to you, the viewer. I just reached 100 subscribers, you know, which is sick. I'm very excited about that. It makes me very happy. It took a really long time to get here when it probably shouldn't have, but I'm not a very good YouTuber. So, things happen, okay? Things happen, dude. So, thank you for 100 subs. That means a lot to me. Like, a lot more than you could know. Thank you. I'll be making a 100 sub video next week sometime. Probably the same time next week. And we'll just go from there. That video, you don't have to watch it. It's not gonna be the most entertaining video, but I think you still should. I think you should still watch it, because I'm gonna say some things and I want you to hear what I have to say, you know? But yeah, that's kind of it on Megothy. I know this video was long and paced kind of weirdly, but I thought pacing my videos differently. Not like this won't be like the natural pacing of all my videos, but the pacing of this video was kind of like a test to see if I could do it like this and have fun. And I did have fun. It was exhausting, it was a long process as always, but I had my fun, okay? But yeah, thank you for watching, viewer. Thank you for sticking around to this point if you're watching this far. Yeah, go support Megothy. Oh, I have some thank yous to give. Some thank yous. Caesar the Salad, a myth hunter I met who gave me a lot of info and was really helpful. Marrow or Mika, another myth hunter, very cool person. We spoke a lot. She told me a lot about Megothy and some stuff that I missed and stuff, you know, you feel. Detective Colt, another hunter who was, you know, there. I'm joking, that sounds so mean. No, he also, we like passed information to each other. He gave me he gave me like a list of questions to ask Megothy, and he got his own answers as well. So like we both shared our answers. That was really cool. Of course, thank you to Quid for joining me on this adventure as both Quidlius and just Quid. It was very cool to have somebody there. So, next video is gonna be next week. I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna try and be more consistent, you feel? If I'm not, then that's fine. I'm not gonna be upset at myself, but I'll try to be more consistent. But yeah, watch my next video because I have some thoughts and I need you to give me your input as well. Cool. I'll see you later, Slugger. See everybody. This was such a spooky myth. All right. I meant ghost, not a myth. Such a spooky ghost. I'm so glad you guys joined us for this adventure today.
What pleasure.
What?
What pleasure. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm really scared. Can you hurry up in video, please?
So thank you guys for watching. Please come back to the next ghost hunting. We'll catch the ghost. I know we didn't really catch the ghost this time. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time in another video.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.